Hello everybody, this is Jay the Haunter, and today what we have to unbox and set up is a Spirit Halloween prototype. This is going to be part 8 of our video series. If you have not been along for the journey, go ahead and check out Spooky Guy 444, Billy's Monsters, Aiden K, a Halloween Haunter, and a couple of other people who are also along for this journey to show you guys some never before seen Spirit Halloween prototypes. So in this box here, we have the prototype of Spirit Halloween's Forgotten Farmer. This is a really interesting prototype because not only is this completely different looking, but it has placeholder audio and I believe is made from a different company than the released one. So we're going to get all the parts laid out and show you how it goes together. Now, I do not own the original Forgotten Farmer, so I do not know if it is any different setup wise. I would assume it is. As you can tell, these are very different parts compared to the other one. The other one had very dark brown pieces, and these pieces are very fragile, as this is a prototype. Prototypes are really hit or miss with quality. They're either very high quality or really low quality, and this is one of those instances where it is kind of in between the quality. It's not great, but it is nowhere near good. So we're gonna go ahead and put them together. And so some pieces are broken, like that in there is stuck on here, so I didn't want to take it off, so I didn't want to damage it. And then this foot is also stuck in that part of the base, and I don't want to pry it out because I don't want to damage it. So we're gonna go ahead and put it together and show you how it looks. The first step for assembly is going to be laying down the base where you want to use it and sliding in the support feet. This is pretty much just like a Christmas tree base. Then you're going to grab your poles and twist lock them into each other. After snap locking all the poles, or twist locking, excuse me, you're going to go ahead and twist lock the head, and then your setup is essentially complete besides adding in batteries. And here you go, he is fully put together. Some major key differences right off the bat is the sculpt. The sculpt is different and has a very different paint job. The eyes are also different, and then the just overall look of the stand is very different, as this is just PVC pipe, as you can tell right there. Just brushed on with some brown paint, as this is a prototype, it is not official. And then the actual pitchfork, it looks like a real pitchfork. The released one's pitchfork was kind of strange looking, but this one I feel it has a much more realistic look to it. And the last major difference about this guy that you can't see till you turn him on is that the audio. The audio is not his audio. It is also not a audio that you are familiar from the company that released this guy, which leads me to think that this was the initial company Spirit wanted to go with, but they opted out and went with the cheaper company, which was Pan Asian Creations, also known as PAC. This particular one, I believe, was made by YJ, as this does have the audio from a YJ animatronic that we will get to in just a second. So I'm going to go ahead and show you just all the way around this guy a little bit. And then also another thing is that he has a lot more hair. I don't believe the released one from PAC has this much hair, but that's overall the main differences on this guy. So we're gonna go ahead and plug him in. There's his IR sensor, or not plug him, excuse me. Just flip his switch as he does that batteries. I'm gonna go through all of the phrases and be prepared for this placeholder audio.
Trespasser, these ones are private. The longer you linger here, the shorter your life will become. Now get out before you become permanently rooted here.
So, as you heard, this has Deadly Roots audio.
One bite of me, and your soul is mine.
This thing's audio has been an ongoing joke amongst me and a couple of my friends, just because the Deadly Roots audio was the last audio we expected this thing to have in it. So I'm going to go ahead and go through a couple of his phrases without me talking, so you can go ahead and hear them, even though you might be familiar with them.
When I find a trespasser, I can do whatever I want with them. Maybe I'll start by tearing you limb from limb. Trespasser, these ones are private. The longer you linger here, the shorter your life will become.
That was the Forgotten Farmer prototype. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next upload, which will be on another person's channel.